Hello and welcome to what is now the final day of About a Goth. 5 months of rehearsals now culminating in this final day of rehearsals. Final performance. So last Sunday we had our first performance. I think it was more of like a preview than anything. So I was really looking forward to this weekend to really sort of see it in its full motion. And there was a big old surprise during the week where Jon had done a performance by himself and sent it over. So we'll talk about that more when we see Jon on the Zoom in a second. But yeah, this is the final day. This is it. And it's very exciting and very sad. May get emotional, may not. I don't know. But my directorial debut with a really good friend of mine. It's been such an incredible journey, and it's coming to an end. Rehearsal wise, anyway, there's probably about a month or two. A few weeks. Not 2 months, but like a few weeks of editing to do. Just making it as good as it can be, adding in the credits, and maybe even a slight teaser afterwards for something to come. Who knows? So let's see Jon. Let's bring him into the rehearsal Zoom.
The anticipation really builds. It does. It really builds. There he is! It's Jon!
Woo!
It's Jon! He's here.
Hello, Declan.
Hello, Jon. How's it doing? How are you doing?
Yeah. Actually, how am I doing? Really good.
Uh-huh.
So,
Cool.
so I had a really good day. It started really well. It's still early. Well, no, it's actually not 3 o'clock already. Here. Yeah, no, I had class today, and I've got a teacher. I've been working with him. It's I think my 3rd or 4th time already, and he's just always amazing. So it's nice to work with him again, having him 6 weeks. Yeah.
Nice.
So that's good.
There's a good bit of connection.
Pardon?
There's a good bit of connection.
Connection
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though I'm not sure about him sometimes with me. No, the thing is, what he does, he's really pushy. He pushes you a lot,
Yeah.
and it's really direct, and I like that because so sometimes I go up and I feel really not bad, but there's just something, emotions going on in you because he pushed a nerve.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe something you don't want to hear, or something you're working on, and he's just this still doesn't work. Come on, man, you have to do this. You just get it, and it's just that, and you're like, fuck's sake, but you're learning because as soon as he pushes you to get over, to get this out, it's like a pickle that he pushes to you to get it, and this is something I think really important. A teacher having a teacher. This is kind of the teachers I like to work with. So he's this kind of teacher.
Nice. Sounds a bit like our relationship through this show.
Sounds a bit like
what we've been through in the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought of it like yesterday when I was walking around town. And I was like, I should have asked him in the podcast, like, do you still want to be friends after this? Do you still want
For your answer, yes. He was waiting for this.
Oh yeah, I think it's just been wonderful being able to explore this side of each other. I think, because we've acted opposite each other, sort of as the same character, but never this close. I don't think, and never sort of this sort of intimate, getting each other's heads at some points. Really understanding what's going on. So that's been really cool to explore, I think. But yeah, so it's all built to today, really. It was building to tomorrow as well, we should say. But for the YouTube viewers, what went down in the week, Jon? What happened?
Well, I just thought I'm gonna have a run through for my own, have a bit of a practice, and it just came out to be a really good run through. So, yeah.
You sent it over to me via email, and the subject heading was "Best Performance Ever" or something like that. And I just thought to myself, "Well, I'll be the judge of that, Jon." I'll be the judge of that. But I think it was really good. But we definitely need to have one last run, to have closure for these last 5-6 months, but also because as I called you straight after and I said, yeah, we do need to do it again because there was a really emotional scene and the doorbell went off halfway through. So I think for those two reasons more than anything, to say goodbye and to not get interrupted would be marvelous. But yeah, so March 27th is coming. So after this, I'll just be editing, and we won't have any rehearsals on a weekly basis. It's so sad. What do you think is the biggest thing you'll take away from the show?
I actually have to say, I think actually when I did the run through on my own this week, because there was always this thing of trust yourself, and to kind of just trust that you have the work and all the things, and then you just go and do. And I'm a really hardworking actor, and I do a lot of things. But what can happen with this kind of stuff is sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm going to do performance now. Let's try out this kind of stuff. And it's like, well, you might not be really good at this kind of stuff. So it's a performance. You can do that in rehearsal, but maybe you shouldn't do that whilst you're performing because it might not work. You might not be good enough to actually, to have this perfection of to have it perfected. I was talking with you. I told you last time about emotional preparation, and it's really important to do that. To know what he went through and everything, and then you just let go. But actually, so I already done that, and I was like, okay, you know what you do now for this run through, which I've done this week. I just said I just go in straight without anything, and I just go, and that kind of without any preparation or something, I just went and trusted that everything is there and that everything will come, and it can still be perfected, but it worked really well because there was no holding on to anything or just kind of like, okay, I have to get into this state now. There was no overthinking. There was just going and doing. And this is in the end what acting is about. You work all your stuff and then you trust and you just do. And you trust they will come.
Yeah, I think for me it's sort of been understanding. I think just as like a really broad comment, just sort of understanding what the hell's supposed to happen. Being the first time like directing anything, I think it's sort of, and also understanding not just what's supposed to happen, but what you want to happen as well, and sort of making like a clear vision, and not always having such a strong vision from the get-go. I think as well. Because I think something that's been beautiful about this is that, like, I think nine of us really super prepped for this, did we? Because as we said before, like the first rehearsal was us choosing what play to do, so there wasn't really a great vision behind it or a great prep behind it. We just sort of created that along the way. So I think that's something really cool to explore further in the future. Just running with something and naturally allowing it to grow. I mean, the cape's beautiful, but that's so last minute, Like the final touches have literally been the final touches. It's been great. I feel like everything sort of happened at the right time, which has been nice. And I don't think it will happen again, but I can hope for the best. And yeah, no, I'm really excited for today and to see it one last time live. Shall we do our last warm up?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's go for it.
I saw the way she looked at me, I saw it in her eyes, and I will admit that it took me by surprise. But I'm not a fool, I know the rules of this game. Saw my life before my eyes, and I took the leap of faith. I'm in ecstasy, I'm where I'm meant to be. I found my one and only, and I've never felt so free. I'm in ecstasy, I'm where I'm meant to be. I found my one and only, and I've never felt so free. 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 She showed me a new world that before I hadn't seen. Did all the things I've never done and went the places never been. Sometimes in life you have to treasure what you hold, and my darling, you're worth more to me than your weight in gold. Yeah, I'm in ecstasy, I'm where I'm meant to be. I found my one and only, and I've never felt so free. Yeah, I'm in ecstasy, I'm where I'm meant to be. I found my one and only, and I've never felt so free. I've never felt so free. I've never felt so free. I've never felt so free.
How's that for a final warm up? That's been fun. Oh,
That was fun, yeah.
oh. I'll miss them.
By the way, before I forget,
Yes.
do you prefer my hair open for the beginning, or was it nice to have it closed actually?
I think it was nice. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it didn't get in the way.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. Okay, so YouTube, we're going to just do some vocal warm ups. And as with last week, I'm going to stop recording so we don't get copyrighted for anything that we do.
So, while we warm up our voices here on this final day, this final vlog of About a Goth from Folk Story Theatre, why not pop over to the description of this video, subscribe while you're there, like this video, and if you haven't already, buy a ticket for About a Goth. It's this Sunday. Pay what you can tickets from £2, 50 to £5 to £10 to £20. Any and all profits go towards making more theatre for you guys in the future, and we cannot wait for all that. But let's return to the vlog, because I think we've done warming up our voices.
Yeah, so I think we're all warmed up now, ready for the final performance of About a Goth. Let's really go for it. Really feel every single inch of who Nick is and the story we're telling with him. Everything we've worked on from the days looking at wolves and squirrels to the beautiful transition moments that I'm going to edit in next day or tomorrow, whenever I do it. All these beautiful things we've talked about, his backstory, fleshing out the characters, clarity, emotion, diction, and yeah, really feeling every vibe. Yeah, it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. Let's do it. Let's do it one last time.
Let's do it one last time.
So yeah, so you've got about 16 minutes or so. Do what you have to do, and I'll see you out there. Thank you very much. So while you're getting ready, you may have seen in the warm-up, I'm wearing a Declan McCarthy show t-shirt. I can thank my brother for that. That was a good Christmas present. But also, this is a really good opportunity while we're prepping for our final show. Go follow us on Spotify for the Declan McCarthy show. Me and Jon have had a good couple of podcasts one dedicated to Jon, his career, and he's got Oscar connections as well. What's all that about? And also, we didn't vlog the early days of About a Goth, so learn all about how this actually came to be over there on the Declan McCarthy show. We cannot wait to get this show out. So if you haven't got your tickets yet, what are you playing at? It's going to be in the description of this video. If you just type on the Eventbrite site as well, you can type in About a Goth. We're the only people doing the show at the moment, so just type in About a Goth, will come up, and you can buy a ticket. It's pay what you can service, all the same amount of perks with all the tickets. But if you can donate a little bit extra, it goes from £2.50 to £20. If you can donate a little bit extra, it just really helps us out to have bigger and better budgets and bigger and better shows for you all in the future. It's been an amazing first show to work on. So thank you all for purchasing your tickets if you have already, and if you haven't, please do so, because I presume you're interested in the show if you're watching this behind the scenes. So we just can't wait to share it with all of you. Really excited for this. Really excited.
So I get in the car. She's listening to James Blunt, and I try to hurl myself into the oncoming traffic.
That's that for performances. Filming's done. Yeah. No, it's all done. It's all done and dusted now, Jon.
It's all done.
It's been a roller coaster. It has. Have you got anything to say for the YouTube viewers?
Hello, YouTube viewers. I always say the same. Just watch it. Just watch it. It's as simple as that. You know, it's such a great thing. There's so many different layers to it, and there's so many different. You know, if you like roller coasters, this is a show for you. And emotionally, but as well, you know, I hope growing as well that you know that I might get this across of when you watch this, and that you really can relate to this character and maybe realize something within yourself that you're doing, or you know, they're like, wow, true, this is me, you know, or this is what I used to be, and it's just a lovely show. It's just a great thing, you know. And yeah, I just want you to watch it. Just you know, just be curious and just do it, and just go and watch it, and leave some comments about it. And
Yeah, no, I like that. Be curious. Yeah, and of course, as you say, like, let us know how it goes, because you know, it may sound like, oh, 2 people just working on the show, just 2 people. That sounds crazy. It's not going to work. And if you didn't think it worked, let us know. Let us know. But yeah, as Jon said, watch it. Just watch it. Be curious. Watch it. It's one hell of a show. It is. Yeah, I think we've both poured a lot of ourselves into it as well, which is wonderful to see and just wonderful to experience. I think for me, I've got to go away and do the editing and whatnot, but March 27th can't come soon enough. I'm excited to see everybody watching it and just to see the final thing. It's going to be really exciting. I'll watch it like 2 or 3 times just so I can actually like properly see the show, rather than thinking, oh, that could have been different, that could have been different. You know, just actually properly sit there, see the show, and really enjoy it like everybody else will be, hopefully. So yes, if you haven't already, get your tickets, because if you haven't, why not? Why not, guys? Why not? Get your tickets now. It's in the description. Go to Eventbrite, type in About a Goth. We're the only guys doing the show right now, so you can we'll be the only search that's on there for About a Goth. It's got a lovely picture of Jon wearing his face paint. There's 4 tiers of tickets, so pay what you can. If you can donate a little bit more, please do. The cheapest ticket is £2.50, the most expensive is £20, and there's 2 more in between that as well. Make sure you follow us on our socials as well, at Fox Story Theatre, to get all the latest stuff. We've got so many posters out to get you all very excited. We've got posters out of Nick, as well as all the various other characters which will be featuring in About a Goth. and also subscribe to us here on YouTube because there's gonna be cool stuff coming, and there's cool stuff that's already been here, you know. So watch all that stuff, all our trailers, binge watch the trailers before the show. Why not? Get yourself even more excited. Do it, and just enjoy the show, I think. So thank you all for watching this behind the scenes. But there's so much exciting stuff in About a Goth. It's been 5-6 months in the making. March 27th, here we come. Thank you all so much for watching.
Thank you.
Go guys.
I've never felt so free.
Hi, my name is Nick. I'm 17 years old, and yeah. I'm doing this for you, so make sure to tune in on the 27th of March, right? Cheers.
I've never felt so free. I've never felt so free. I've never felt so free.
Hello. So it's Saturday. It is. Let's have a look at my laptop. It is the 6th of March, and that's a wrap. Make sure you check out About a Goth on March 27th. Get your tickets now. The link is in the bio. Looking forward to seeing you all there.